Do you want to add a splash of color to your CRM? Hi, I'm Zach Spader with Cornerstone Solutions, and today I'm going to show you 3 ways to add color to make data stand out in your CRM. The first option we have to add color into our CRM is through pick list values. I'm going to come into my CRM and go to Setup by clicking the icon in the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'm going to go into Modules and Fields. I'm going to choose my Leads module and the standard view. I'm going to add a new pick list onto my lead. And I'm going to call the pick list drip campaign. I'm going to have 2 options in my pick list. I'm going to have a start and a stop option. Then if I scroll down on the pick list properties, I have a checkbox here to enable color for pick list options. I'm going to check that. It assigns a couple of colors. I don't want to use these colors. I want to change these. So I'm going to drop down this little menu here, and I'm going to choose green for start and red for stop. Then I'm going to click done, and I'm going to save the lead module. I'm going to cancel out of this screen, and I'm going to go to leads now. And I'm going to go into one of my sample leads here. And we see this new drip campaign field that I added. And you can see that our color-coded options are in here, and I can choose start. And you can see that our option is in green here. It's really easy to see on the screen. It makes it stand out a little bit. So that's option 1 for adding a little bit of color to our CRM. Option 2 is to add colored tags into our CRM. So I'm going to back out of this lead. I'm going to click on the leads module here and go back to the lead view. When I'm in the lead view, I'm going to click on the actions button, and then I'm going to click manage tags. I don't have any tags in the system right now, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new tag. And you see when I start typing in the add tags script here that it recognizes that that is a new tag, that it's not an existing tag. And so I can select the new tag here to create this tag. And it also has the color over here at the right-hand side. Now on this particular one, I want to denote the hot leads by a orange color to make them stand out. And so I'm going to choose orange for hot lead. Now, if I navigate back to my leads module, I'm going to go into my sample lead again. And up at the top of the record under the name, you see the add tags button here. And I can start typing in my tag, and it'll recognize any tags that match what I type in. And I'm going to select the hot lead, and I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then you can see right up here at the top that my tag is orange. So that's number 2 on how you can add color into your CRM. Number 3 is adding color to the transition buttons in your CRM. And so you can see that I have a blueprint on in the leads module here, and that's denoted right here in the business card section of the CRM. And so you can see that my transition, gather details, is blue by default. All of the transitions in a blueprint are blue by default in a record, but we have the ability to change these. So again, I'm going to go into setup. This time I'm going to go down to process management and click on blueprint. And then I'm going to choose this lead nurturing process that I have turned on here. And you can see all of my transitions are listed in blue here. And so on the record that we were just looking at, the one transition that we had was gather details. And so you can see I have the ability to select the gather details transition. And then up at the top right of this pop-out window, I have the ability to select a color for this particular transition. And so I can select yellow for this color. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and republish this transition. And I'm going to go back to the leads module and select my lead. And now you can see that my transition is no longer blue, it's yellow. So again, in blueprints, sometimes you'll have multiple transitions on a record. It's nice to be able to distinguish between them. Sometimes there is a best case path forward and options that are not optimal. And so you would want to color code those, maybe put the optimal transitions as green and the suboptimal transitions as red to differentiate the two. But that's the third way that you can add a little bit of color into your CRM to make data pop.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and leave us a comment. You can also subscribe to our channel and click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of new videos. If you want to learn more about Zoho or would like help with anything Zoho related, head on over to our website at zcrmhelp.com to connect with us. Thanks for watching.